Hello, it's lovely to be here with you all today. I want to just offer a little talk about being okay if you all are experiencing being overwhelmed or numbed or just in shock, and to allow yourself to experience those emotions and also come to a place of curiosity and interest in exploring the tension that's coming up. So before I get into that, I'll just lead you through a short meditation. So you can just close your eyes when you're ready, and I'll close mine too. And just take a couple of deep breaths, allowing yourself to feel your body and to open up to any presence that may want to show up for you today. So often we're running around and don't even realize that we're not fully here. So just take a moment to notice what here feels like. And I want you to just allow yourself to find a sense of grounding for your body and for your spirit right now. So you can just imagine like roots from a plant going down from your body into the earth, just letting yourself settle and feel connected to the earth. And letting yourself breathe, relaxing into this moment. And from this grounded place, I'd like you to check in with your heart. How does your heart feel at this moment? You might notice any areas where you feel depleted within your heart. Perhaps you're not feeling taken care of, or you're not taking care of your heart. And you don't need to have any judgment, just allowing yourself to notice. And you might just zoom back from this exploration and just notice how your heart, just ways that you felt compassion and love, how that has changed in the last couple weeks. Do you feel more loving? Do you feel more pulled back and overwhelmed? Do you feel more stirred up and agitated? Just taking a moment to look at a bigger scale at how all the external changes and shifts, the protesting, people speaking out for their rights, how all of that is affecting you individually. And just take a moment to bring some sunshine into your heart. You don't have to think about this, just call in sunshine. And you can begin to focus again on your body, bringing your attention to the center of your head, thanking your heart for all the work and ways that it's supporting you during this time. And just take another couple of deep breaths, relaxing and calming. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and come back to into this space and time. So, hello, welcome. So, there are a lot of different emotions and energies that are being stirred up right now. And this really is a time of change. And change is not always comfortable. It's really a sea level change, a bigger change that's happening. And this can be unsettling and chaotic and nerve wracking and be really hard on one's body to and mind to go through. Um, One thing that comes up when I'm doing different exercise programs that I feel is relevant to share right now is just that time under tension produces growth. So this is around you're holding a certain kind of movement and really sinking into that whatever exercise movement is happening, and you're doing additional kind of pulses or kind of stretches that are moving you further into the stretch, and how really allowing yourself to be in that experience of tension is what produces the strength and really builds the muscle and encourages growth to happen. So I bring that up just in terms of what we are experiencing now, that we, in many ways we've been going along business as usual, not really recognizing the racism and structural inequalities and unjust and unfairness that has been underway, and even from how our country was built on stolen land and just the inequalities and unjustness from how our country began. So this is a time to really individually and collectively check in and notice how you have been in your life and how you want to be different, and and also realizing ways that you may have been asleep and numb to what how things were so-called working. And so it's a time of waking up and recognizing and educating and learning and being with yourself, being quiet and listening and taking in and reflecting, and it's not always easy to do, and it can bring up kind of a fight, flight, freeze response, where you may want to fight and go to protests and be out really advocating for for your rights and for people that have been unfairly treated, advocating for their rights, and you can get really heated up, and this is all necessary, as well as some people might be in freeze mode where you're numb and disassociated and overwhelmed and kind of feeling depressed, and that also is an experience that people are having out there. And I know I've been feeling overwhelmed in the last couple of weeks, wondering what I can do and how I can grow myself and be part of moving things forward and upward, and I think one of the keys to overcome the fight, flight, freeze, and granted they're all necessary experiences to have, and to get to a place of just settling in and allowing the waves that are happening, allow yourself to surf the waves and stay on top and choose how you want to show up in the in your life and in these experiences. It's really having curiosity and openness and being mindful. and having humility and humbleness, and being able to say I don't have the answers, or I don't know what to do, and figuring out who you can talk to or what resources you can check out to get yourself out of, whether it's freeze mode or um, flight mode, where you're just kind of running away and disassociating and distracting, and not really facing what's happening. So, and I say all this also um, to say that we are in the midst of generating new ground, and it's going to be uncomfortable for a while. And I really invite everyone to not go backwards, or want uh, to get kind of an acceptance of something that is not as high of a ground that collectively is good for everyone. And I'm not even sure exactly how we get there, but I think part of the way that happens is for us to, as much as possible, stay awake and be curious, and to show up, and to allow yourself to be comfortable in the tension and in the uncomfortability. Um, so so just reach out to others if you need help, or need support, and take care of each other. And there's so many great resources out there, and um, be humble, and let's learn and grow together. So hope you all found this helpful. And at our website, Calm One, Calm All, we also have circles that are free that you can join and reflect and talk about what you're experiencing, and how you feel like you're shifting in ways that you can grow in a mindful way. So feel free to check those out. So have a great day.